good morning. Time for the trip. I didn't get quite as much sleep as I would have liked, just due to the anticipation of this exciting event and trip that we're going to. So I got up a little bit early. It's about 5:30 in the morning, and just getting some breakfast and getting ready to make the full trip. So I did the calculation. It's going to be 666 miles, about 11 hours of driving, plus any time for breaks. So going to get off to an early start, and really excited about it. Taking a moment to nourish the body and the soul prior to the trip. A little bit of granola, reading from the good book in Isaiah. Here we go.
Okay, so we are off 341 miles to Dodge City, Kansas on highways, avoiding freeways here as much as we can in the wee hours of the morning. My girl's got a lot of junk in the trunk right now, so she is not handling the way she usually does. That's expected for a road trip. When you load up the back with luggage and have to ramp up the rear suspension tensioner, it takes a little while to get used to the new handling of the bike. Barber Motorsports Park, here we come. Alright, just wanted to see if I can give you a view of a Colorado Eastern Plains sunrise. It's a little obscured by the clouds. We are just now getting out of the city finally. So we have been stuck here in traffic for, not really traffic, stuck in a roadblock for construction, I guess, for a very long time. At a standstill, just getting plenty of time to ponder the deeper meaning of life with the sunset rising, or sunrise rising, and wondering what amazing construction must be going on ahead of us to have blocked up such an incredibly long line of cars. It's way backed up behind us. I am at a rest stop near the Colorado-Kansas border. Just wanted to pause and get a break. These East Colorado Plains winds have been brutal. It's actually calming down a little bit now, but you see these flags are flying strongly. I don't know if you can see the trees blowing in the breeze. It has been blowing constantly and gusting, and I've had to lean the bike left for so long I'm starting to worry about uneven tire wear. For about 2.5 hours now I've had to lean the bike left as I'm riding just to make up for the wind. It's also made it quite a bit chilly. So this thermal hood is a really helpful piece of gear when it's cold out. It really helps keep you warm enough where you can control your bike well without having to worry so much about the hypothermia and fatigue messing up your ability to handle your bike. Here's Wyatt Earp, famous sheriff of Dodge City. Here's the Boot Hill Museum. The old-fashioned Great Western Hotel. So this is the Boot Hill Special, number 1139 steam engine. Otherwise, we've changed climates now. I've taken out the liners from my boots and my jacket, and I'm gonna have a quick rest here in Dodge City and then get ready to head out to Tulsa, Oklahoma tonight. I'm about halfway there, but a bit behind schedule. With all the wind, it's been pretty straining, but we're gonna make this happen. Okay, so here we are in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This has been 14 hours on the road. So, a bit much. The last 2.5 hours or so were in the dark and unfamiliar territory going through the Pawnee Nation. I am afraid that some of the best landscapes were probably in those last 2 hours, but passed through some bodies of water, an awful lot of insects. My face shield and my windscreen are now just absolutely covered with insects. But between the late start with the construction, all the wind that was just very fatiguing, this has been a very challenging day, maybe a bit too much. I've come to the conclusion that the people that do the endurance rides don't do them because they're fun, but they do them to prove that they can. So I proved that I can, but unfortunately I've got another day tomorrow just like it. It was between 650 and 700 miles today. So I need to get some rest and get a bright and early start to do the same thing tomorrow morning, end up in Leeds, Alabama tomorrow. All right. It's been a good ride, been tiring. Let's get some rest.